Okay, well, welcome back to the channel. We are working on the F350. The brake lights or the tail lights aren't working. So we are going to continue to diagnose them here. I got the multimeter out, and it is showing, no good. So not getting any power. Back here, I get them at the blinkers, but nothing at the tail lights. Blinkers, brake lights, nothing at tail lights. So I'm probably going to raise the truck up, make sure we're good to go at the connection, for the trailer. Had a trailer on here a couple times, so I wonder if something there might have happened. So up in the air we go. And I'll bring you, well, I'll just have you watch me, I guess. Whatever. And then we'll see what's going on. Hopefully we're good. Otherwise, I got new bulbs coming, and we'll see. Maybe I don't need them. Maybe I do. I don't know. But up in the air she goes. Up in the air she goes. Up in the air she goes. One more. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's one more. La 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 la. La 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 la. So from what I've read, there is a connector under here. That can sometimes be a pain in the butt. Let's see. This is going down here to the trailer connection, which is right here, which is right here. And well, that's coming out of the tail lights. I don't see anything that looks fun. You guys see anything? I mean, this is pretty solid. It's all the way over. Well, this is where it comes from, the cab, right here. Yeah. That comes through, goes here, gets reduced to this. So this must be everything must come from here, though. Feed into the lights up there. That one comes across. Just make sure it goes up. Doesn't have anything tying into it. Does not. So, we gotta get some new ranchos for this bad boy. Ranchos! I gotta drain these too. They haven't been drained. I don't think ever. I like to get the differentials drained, some new fluid in them, blah, 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 yada, yada, blah, blah. I think what I'll do is grab the magnetic camera holder, and we can stick you right up here. You'll be able to see what kind of stupid, crazy stuff we're doing. Stupid and crazy. Yeah, singing a song. I don't know, this could be a total waste. All right. Boom. Locked on. You see that now? Yeah, still here. Oh, I think you can see it. I'm going to take this apart. Here, that's the guy. All right, now I got to grab a light. Screwdriver so I can try to figure out what it is I'm doing here. Why is there a tab there to push down on? You're not supposed to. Right? All right, get a light. Light and a screwdriver. Yeah, I don't see any. No safety clips. There it goes. I don't see anything wrong with that. Huh. I would like to know. Power to here, I guess. Getting power to here. Right? The one coming off the main line. Alright. I mean, there shouldn't be any. Alright. Possibly fuse here. Out to here so you can see what I'm talking about. Looks like. See it, right? There. Oh. You see it? Let me grab a. Looks like that's a possible little arc spot right there. Oh, you can see a little bit of rub on the wire right there. Oh. That could be a little arc spot. Dig a little deeper. Anything that went through this wiring. See the coating, nothing is damaged. Well, let's see if we got power to this junction first. See if we got anything here. Brakes and everything else. We got 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And there's no reds, no yellows, no greens, which is usually your brakes. Shit like that. I guess we aren't going with the normal codes. I mean, like right here. This is going into it, right? There's your green, brown, yellow. This is all your, right here, green and yellow blinkers, brown, I believe is your brakes. I don't know why I would need a separate one when it's all tied into this. That huge mess. Which goes right back to the cab. Just turn on, I guess. Grab the multimeter and see what we got. Turn the lights back on. If I can get up there. It's a long ass ways up. Alright. Go with this one is a ground. Let's see what we got here. Ground. Nothing. Everything here looks really good. We're just going to put this back together. There we go. Click. Slide it back on this. That done. Somehow. So what I think we'll do is we'll go up, lower it back down, check the fuses. See what we got. Got to be something, right? Never easy. Well, I think it said the internet. Someone said fuse 28 AC, 223. All right. Fuse or relay number 10. Well, let's just start. Let's start on page 1. And there's nothing there for those. So we're going to start on number 10. Let's start with that fuse and see what we got. Cover did not feel like it was on there real tight. Okay, so fuse 10 is the first one we want. Yep, that's going to be this guy. Big relay down there. Then we have several little ones. So number 10. Not look like it's the right size. So 1. What we got here? Okay, we got those guys there. We got 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. That's 30. On a 30 amp here. That one looks fine from up here too. Okay, so that's it for this one. Then we got to go into the passenger compartment fuses panel. So it's just those two. Let's just grab a needle nose, pop those two out. Just make sure that they're not dead. So that's supposed to be a 30 trailer tow electric brake. Number 7, which is a 50 amp. Well, continuity. Let's see if she rings a bell, huh? Well, first we'll test it. That works. Does she ring? Oh, she does. This one's fine. I got the feeling that one is not fine. Because it's supposed to be 40. And with me towing lately, I would guess it was probably too much for it. There goes that. Yeah, it looks blown to me. It's hard to tell. Come on, get out of there. Maybe not. But the glass is gone now, right? A little protective cover. You guys see where it went? Oh, I do. Cool. We'll just snap that back on. If it's any good. I'm not getting power back there. What am I missing here? I just don't know. That is number 10. It's supposed to be a 40 amp. I'm going to look into this more. And then I'll bring you back once I think I got a better idea what's going on. All right. Talk to you in a couple minutes. Whoa. Yeah. Hey, guys. All right, so we're back under the truck. If I turn the lights on, I do get power at the trailer wiring. Problem is, where is it not getting to the tail light? So this is where I'm at. I don't know, guys. I don't see anything in here. There's no, like, connection. That could be bad here. I'm just going to have to dig a little more. See if I find a failure, I guess. I'm getting a solid connection here. So I'm going to need the wiring diagram in order to figure this out, I guess. I mean, there's really nothing for you guys to watch here. All right. Let me go see if I can get this wiring diagram figured out before I go and mince this all up, see what I can find. I'll bring you guys back out here when I figure something out. Well, all right, guys, I'm back. Still trying to figure out these taillights. It's the next day. Highly recommend, you go online, you do your YouTube research. Don't be afraid to spend the money on like all data, or I think Mitchell does the same thing. There's a do it yourself thing on there. This is not a recommendation for them. They're not sponsoring me, nothing. Super helpful. Got these nice wiring diagrams off there. Very detailed, show you everything that's going on. Got a few notes on here that told me where to look. So what we're down to is we're going to determine, using our probe that we got here. It's just a KM50. I got it on Amazon a while back. This thing isn't too expensive. But anyway, what I can do is send the 12 volts through the body control module, which is where we're at now. And what this is going to do is I have the right pin, and it's because of this information that got me there, plus looking online and being able to type in the right questions for YouTube to be able to get me the right answers. So I ended up finding a body control module, pin number 6 on a certain wiring harness. It matches the wire color for everything that's back here. So what we're going to do is send 12 volts through that. If the lights light up, what that tells me is that the control module is bad. If the lights stay out, then I know there's a break in the wire somewhere. So then, looking that up, there's a couple places I need to look to see that are pretty common for the wire to break. What it sounds like. I haven't done it myself yet to be able to tell, but or to know for sure. That's the way it is. There's not a lot of room in here, especially for a big guy like myself. So I'm going to make it work. We're going to get this probe on it. We're going to send the power back. And let's find out if it's a control module or the wire. I kind of hope it's a control module, although it's like $500. You know, that's what we're going to go with. Control module is easier than finding a break in the wire, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put you in here where you'll be able to see anything without me knocking you all over the place. There's the wiring harness. I'm sure you can see it. So what I want to get to is the bottom one over here, right here. So we're going to put that there. Not easy to do here, guys. Without someone else here to help. Okay. So the constant beeping is letting me know. So the constant beeping lets me know that there's a connection with the wire. So I'm going to put you here so you can see the tail light, which is here. And you'll see there is not coming on. All right. So that sucks because that means there's a break in the wire. Oh, you know what? I don't have it hooked up underneath. All right, we need to get under there, hook that up quick, and then do this over again. Tell ya, sometimes we just don't think. Might be able to do this easy enough, just climbing underneath here. Get that plug back in. I'll take a second. Suppose you guys will want to see what I'm talking about. This nice lift. And here I am under here on my back. Ah! What I'm talking about is right here. I had done some testing here, so I needed to make sure. Okay, that should be it now. All right, now watch the light right here. Right there, let me know. Let me know. I expect there will be nothing. I don't expect this to be the control module. I expect there to be a broken wire somewhere. I don't have to spend the money to replace the BCM, which is right here, but I also have no idea where the leak is or where the short is. It looks like some wiring here right up by the front driver's side tire. Pretty common spot right behind the headlight. Oh, he took the whole headlight out, grill off, whole 9 yards. What I seen to get to it. So, I mean, I have to pull this inner wall off. Oh, right there, look at that. Look at that. Right here. I wonder if that is. Maybe a yellow wire in there. Is even any damage? Looks like a yellow wire. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. All right. You can see in here. Looks like I just caught this at the right time. Cut it open a little bit so you can see in there. But I don't know if you can see that or not. They don't look damaged. It looks like this little guy here was right at the cusp of possibly. Let's put a little more light on it. Right at the cusp of possibly getting damaged there, but don't look like it. Don't look like it. They all look good. I mean, here's my yellow and blue. So that looks totally fine. So I think what I'm going to do, anyway, I did the look over. I went ahead and took a bunch of pictures of the back side of this one. And I don't see anything. There's nothing wearing through. I don't know. I don't think I want to investigate that any more than I already have. All right, well, I don't see it anywhere else. This is definitely bad. But it definitely is not our spot. So onward and forward, I guess. What a nightmare.
Well, after pretty much giving up here, I decided that I should get back underneath and do some testing from underneath with that probe.
I had 6 people here. I could definitely test it to see if there was power. So. All right, once I figure this out, I'll come back and show you what I found, but I'm not going to drag you around with me. It's frustrating enough trying to figure this out. So that's how we're going to work on it. See you guys in a little bit. Well, we figured it out. At least we're pretty positive we figured it out. We'll find out. Right, honey? Yes. She says yes. What happened? Or what did we do? So what I did was I got this guy out here. My test probe. Pretty fantastic. And here I got a spot that I had mutilated using the multimeter last night, getting frustrated. But anyway, hooked it up. You can hear it beeping. It's on the wire. If I hit this, it sends 12 volts. Lights come on. I did the same thing on the other side of the fuel tank. I hit the button. Lights don't come on. So it's between here and the fuel tank, right? This is the brake. What I found was this bad boy. Right here. Right here. This is this guy right here. So this wire harness was actually pushed in and wedged under here much tighter. I pushed it up so it's free. That was my original thought. Maybe it was broke there. Just looks kinked. It might be, maybe it's broke there. I don't know. But this here was wedged up against this bolt here. This bolt we put in, that's part of the fifth wheel rails. So anyway, the wire was wedged up against it. There is a hole in the sheathing. And there was, I don't know if you can see it, but it did look like there was a little burn mark, like it shorted on that bolt. So pretty positive that's where the short is. There's no room here to do anything. So what I'm going to do is pull some new sheathing or coating, however you want to call it, with a wire in it from the front of the fuel tank back to here. We're going to splice it from that side of the fuel tank, go over here where I cut it there. So we'll have a fresh wire running the distance, put all this back together, and this should work. Well, we'll test it, of course, before we put it all back together, but then we should be in good shape. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get to it. We are going to use this stuff here, wire loom, braided wire loom. Got it from O'Reilly's. Not my favorite store, but they have a lot of good stuff. Braided loom, new yellow wire, because that's the one that's bad. They didn't have a yellow with a blue stripe, so we're going with just yellow. I have a blue marker. I could put a blue stripe on each end. In the electrical world, in homes or stuff, that's what we would do. So we're going to pop this out, pop a wire in there. So I'm only pulling this one time. Oh, you guys have no idea how much better I feel knowing that I got this figured out. I got more to show you, though. Might have even showed you the front tire already. Might be on there. I think it is. But anyway, I tore half the
truck apart to get this far. Next time, I'll be smarter about it. Just start from where I need to be and work my way back. Jay was supposed to come by and bring the rest of the parts for the V10 today. Julie's yelling right now about other stuff. Not even so much at me. She rolled her eyes at me. So, battery died, of course. I don't know when. So I'm going to set you here so it's not bouncing all over. Here's the wire in the sheathing. What I did was I went up here. It's not so much room through that thing. What a nightmare. Then I got these cross members, so I'll zip tie it to these up here, which you probably can't see. Do that. So you can see it here. There's plenty of holes. We're going to zip tie it to that stuff. Get it over here. Keep it away from the drive shaft, away from the exhaust. And keep it up in the air. Boom. Might be a little annoying with certain things, but we'll of course tighten it up down farther, get it up, bring it over, so it's even better. But it'll be ran, it's clean, it'll work. Wife was asking me if I was putting this back on. I am, babes. Pop that back in there and boom. Look at that. Like I was never even there. Is hole in the frame right over here. I'm gonna zip tie it to first. Yeah, my phone's going crazy. I got a couple people that might be coming to buy some stuff. So I have to pay attention to it. What's she doing there? Here, do I want it? Bring it out. Catch this guy. Just to keep good control of it. Right here. I know what's going on. Just don't want it loose and banging around in there. So we're going to zip tie it. Let's move this. You can see. I can barely see the way you can see. The kids say I'm blind. Believe them. All right, guys, so we got it taped up. You can see back together here. Looks pretty good. There's the wire. I decided instead of trying to fish it through there, we just come up here, go around here, and you can kind of see, hopefully, that went over some things. I got a few zip ties holding it in place. I shouldn't have any issues with it there. All right, well, we got this one done. So it's pretty simple. Just black tape all over it, put it back together, got it back in its loom, got this back on, fastened here. I moved the this fastener over to this other hole that was here, just because this was just pulled super tight. Was that the other one? So that should work pretty good. This one's looking good all the way down. I think we're good under here. So we're gonna get out of here, put the taillights back together, and then move to the front of the truck and get that put back together. So I'm gonna clean up for a bit, and then I'll see you on top when we put the taillights back in. So, should be fun. See you in a minute. I got it turned on this time. So getting the taillights in. The underside is done. Get these turned on. See, check it out. Boom. It works. Taillights again. How annoying that is. One more to put back on. Right here. And then the back of the truck is done. We'll say this. These are pretty easy. Now, many of you guys remember the 70 series trucks. I'm trying to get those rings off the headlights. They were horrible. Sounds like there's a leak over there. In case you guys don't have one of these, this is what I got. The Cam 50. Kenzie got it off of Amazon. Wasn't too expensive, I remember right. All right, so it's done. Boom. Those are in. Mud flaps on. Everything went back in. Nothing broke. That don't look too bad with the marker. I mean, it looks stupid, but we'll get it fixed. I have some black stuff around here somewhere. When I find it, I'll just put a piece over it. I'll take care of that. All right, one more thing to take care of. The fuse box. Let's just put you right here. Right there. So you're looking right down on it. Boom. Well, that wasn't so bad, huh? It was bad. It sucked. So just so you kind of have an idea of the whole story here. Got pulled over here last Friday. I don't know. I don't know what day it'll be when this goes up. But it was Friday. And I don't know what date it is today to be able to tell you the date. So it was a Friday. We were driving home from my kid's house and got pulled over for no taillights. I'd kind of seen them flickering a few nights earlier, you know, and then they would come on. It was like they dimmed out and it would take a little bit and they would come on. So I thought, well, the drivers are probably bad on. They went dead. So I came in here thinking yesterday, Saturday, you know, take about 45 minutes to an hour, pop the lights out, put new bulbs in it and go. Well, that wasn't it. Some of you have seen the shorts that I put out with this. Anyway, it wasn't fun. Was a guy online, Greg something, I think. Awesome. Thank you. You actually got me going in the right direction. So appreciate everything. Anyway, what I thought would take a half an hour, you know, to an hour. Well, this is day 2, the end of day 2. I'm already pretty tired. A lot of work, a lot of probing, try to figure things out. Telling you guys, if you don't have one, get one. Those probes, oh, it was amazing. Heck of a job. We got it done. Like, subscribe, share. Share is a good one. Get it out there as much as you can. The more subscribers we get, the sooner I can get better equipment and do a better job, you know, video on this. So anyway, it's good stuff. Starting to enjoy it. So enjoy it quite a bit, I should say. It's kind of fun. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. God bless you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Super excited we got this taken care of. I mean, I don't know what this means, but woohoo! Yeah! See you in the next one. Those of you that watch all of these, I love you, man. You're awesome.